And a very good morning and welcome to the Andersons Bay Bowling Club for the Gilliam's Rub of the Green for Saturday the 25th of February, and the host club are playing singles this morning. Stu McPeak, and he's playing Leith, Will Robinson. Section 3 and we're underway on the first end, and magnificent conditions. It really is superb. No breath of wind, sunshine, although we are in the shade here underneath the clubhouse. So we're on some of his first bowls. Just finished Jack Neville. We're playing on the rink number 1. Stuart McPeak, his first fill of the morning. That's a very good opening bowl. The adjoining rinks, we've got Bob Ryan, who's on the skips on the Andy Bay side. Bill Robinson with his second bowl first down, remembering that games don't count. 25 marker this morning was John Pearce from the host club. He'll be looking after the hands for Stuart Peak. Second bowl for him. Running about 17 seconds, beautiful conditions. And Robinson just slightly heavy, you know, just dropping to the deck. It's hard to tell he got a shot there.
6 inches. You're down here, Bruce.
Early days.
Only one.
So it's the one that's the big theory now, opposite of every unit.
Yeah, well,
The next one down.
it's on the floor, down there, coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the only one that's still.
Yeah, it's the rough cuts talking about the end of the Douglas and the end
Pretty
of
close to me, but
Carnations.
nobody's hard script.
From the Cumberland and Dundas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I went to.
Robinson just wanted to swing around that bowl, maybe just a just run.
And I went to. Yeah, it's a good ball.
How many down there, John?
How far to the jack, Bob?
2 metres. Bowling.
One close to 2. Probably only one.
So there's 2 feet on the side. Certainly one down. As he changes to the back.
Still 2 metres.
So that was just going through.
Come on, the hand.
Yeah, I might try it.
Try one of those.
Hello, how
So the players will decide.
You're level.
Good ball here. Good cut. Good ball. Well done.
Thanks, John. And John Pearce, the markers indicated 2 shots to Bill Robinson.
Yeah, only one Graham draw here. Probably the best bowl here, however.
So Bill Robinson in on his backhand side. Go and bowl.
Beautiful morning. I don't think it's going to last though, is it?
Reply from Stuart McPeak just running through
Yeah, it's still there, just coming down underneath Bruce here.
Green's in beautiful condition, really. Robinson's going to get some chalk years.
No change.
Takes the jack with him. 2 shots first. John Pierce will make that toucher.
Last time I was on camera,
Yeah.
Wait, Bob.
Jerry Pete with his reply, it's pretty good. Ball to the LDD. Shot himself. And Robinson his reply as well. So could be a shot, I'm sure at this stage. It just looks from the naked eye that it may be a shot to really bit. Just hard to tell. Stuart Pete is the ball breaking nicely now towards the head.
yeah, just a little bit less weight, a couple of metres off.
Just gone through. Great effort. Last ball from Lou Robinson.
A bit of weight.
On its way.
Yeah.
Just coming
Have a shot
along.
on it, Bob. Look at your back.
Maybe his weight.
Which was the shot ball, John, please?
So just a question for the market.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's close between those 2 balls. Nothing in it. Very tight measure by the sound.
Still there?
So change. To work for Stuart Peters decides that the forehand is the best one. Weight on this occasion. So if it's tight, they may look to have a measure here. So going for the tape, that's as close as they can. So it'll be tape. So the shot is shot to Lee Robinson. Three shots to Mel on the race to 25. Everything. Gillian's funeral services and silver line held pikes for the sponsorship and a Rub of the Green program.
About 100, so we asked me to price it up. It's going to be about 5
Ball, Alex.
Got a ball from Lee Robinson. Very good reply from Stuart Pete, Jack Ryan, that is indeed the shot.
down, John.
Oh, no, sorry, 3. The draw was back there. Very good. Good ball here, buddy.
So everyone's got a haircut, a shave, cut their nails done, and nothing happened. It's the tidiest thing left in the world.
Stuart Peters, he got the
Shake
line.
hands at
He
safe.
has his
As long as they don't hit that red one.
Hey, come on.
goes through that, probably enough for another one from Blue Robinson is last ball leads by 3-0. Forehand side. Don't think he's got the green.
Come past or underneath fine.
What the hell is going to happen here?
Tries to repeat his last ball on that forehand. Don't know if he's got the green is not away. So maybe 2 shots there. Certainly one in the middle, maybe 2. Because indeed 2 shots to a student beat, so he's on the board.
Did you get another float?
Hey?
Did you get another float?
That's boy 1 for this end.
So Stuart McPeak, first bowl. It's the 4th end. There was ends don't count. It's the race to 25, and it's 3 shots to 2 to Lou Robinson as that bowl short and across that centre line from Stuart McPeak. Lou Robinson's first bowl looks to have, with running here, just going on by, but enough to be the shot, probably jack level. Second ball from Stuart McPeak just slides through there. Lou Robinson quickly into his work. Forehand side, both players using that hand. Lou looks to be coming nicely, breaking out towards the head. And that'll be shot and almost a toucher. Stuart McPeak, he's going to be short, narrow too, just across the centre line now, so he won't be happy with those first 3 bowls. Advantage to Lou at this stage. Here's 2. Looking for a bonus. Breaks now towards the head. It should indeed be another shot. So Anderson's Bay, he'll be changing his hand now, looking to find that gap there or play with weight and try and tip one of his wing bowls there in for the shot. Breaking now, he's on target, he's always gone through the gap. There's a chance now for Lou. Breaking now towards the head for Lou Robinson, and 4 very good bowls from Lou. So 4 to Lou Robinson.
Still got it, I think.
So a significant break early for Lou, picking up that 4. So I've got the 4s over in the joining rink and the pairs. Leith combination of Bob Patterson and Ivan Webber in the pairs. Pretty good opening bowl from Lou Robinson playing that backhand. Really couldn't wish for better conditions for Saturday morning under club. It's superb. Stuart McPeak following Lou down there. He'd be wanting to grab back a couple of those shots. He dropped a 4 on that previous end. Lou's pretty well down here again. Coming in now. Excellent bowl. Certainly be one. Stu McPeak looking to try and get in there. I think he's played this pretty well too. He's just short of it. Hard to tell. It should be the shot, but I can't really tell from here. Lou Robinson, well, he's turned his back on that. You can see why. Stu McPeaty's around the back, he just clatters into that back bowl to him, so I'd probably think he has the shot, but chance here for Lou. Those last bowl on those backhand side. How's it tracking? He got through that hole as he hit the bowl. Well, pretty good attempt. Last bowl from Stu McPeak. Has he got the running? No, he hasn't. He's going to pull up short.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sports Valve, supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsville and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now 0800 502 402.
It's optional mixed pairs, $50 per team, a prize money of $2,000. So bowlers out there, get in touch with Ken Walker. Of course, you can get him at the Tyree Club or at his home. I'm sure he won't mind. And the more entries, the better. Sponsored by Caldwell Stewart. So Stu McPeak, first bowl, backhand side, very short. Reply from Lou Robinson, it's short, but the shot. Stu McPeak's turned his back on that. Walked away, and it's exactly the same, or a bowl shorter than his previous, so he's not happy with those two. Chance now for Lou. He too's fallen under that trap of falling short, but believe it or not, he has a couple of shots. It looks better weighted this time from Stu McPeak. Starts now to break towards the head, and this will be the shot itself. It's a pretty good correction. Lou's pretty thin on it. Oh, he might have pushed his own up. Hard to tell, it's the shot. Question not being asked, so the obviously the players are happy at the moment. Last ball from Stu McPeak. Backhand side, looks good running here. Is he just heavy? Just runs on by. Lou Robinson just asking the question of, is he one down or one up? And he has a shot, in fact. So the last bowl he tipped his own over. So he'll be looking for a bonus. He certainly has the weight. He's not going to turn that. Oh, there, he picked up the kitty just as well. So he's no worse off. He had the shot anyway, and he still ended up with it. So just a one to Lou.
You draw here. You're beating this ball here.
So 8-4 to Leith. The race to 25. So playing that favoured forehand side, this Lou with his first bowl looks pretty well weighted, pretty well pointed. Very good opening bowl. First bowl from Stu Peak. He's followed Lou's bowl. Just narrow across the face on this occasion from Leith. So I look across the ranks, it's 5-1 to Anderson's Bay in the fours, skipped by Bob Warren, and 3 each in the pairs match. After 3 and 4 ends respectively. A very short bowl there from Stu McPeak. Lou Robinson now starts to break in towards the head. Is he going to get a rest on that bowl? Just gone round behind. Just unsure who has the shot. That's a very good ball from Stu McPeak. I would think from here, certainly looks like the shot. Just hard to tell on the angles. Lou Robinson plays his last ball. Looks pretty well weighted. Is he going to just drift into that head? That, oh, it's run on and fallen in, so hard to tell. John Pierce, the marker, is just going to answer the question.
It's close, but I don't think so. I think only one. One down.
So he thinks just one down. Stuart McPeak is. He's just asking, does he have third shot?
No.
And he doesn't. So he's changing to the backhand. I would have thought he may have drawn around that, tried to pick up that kitty, but in fact he's having a run at the shot bowls of Lou Robinson's. And he's taking the kitty back, so that's a bonus. Certainly be the shot, maybe more than one in that. So he's had a drive and the kitty gone into the ditch. So just the one to Stuart McPeak from that drive that ended up in the ditch. So 8-5 in the race to 25. Stuart McPeak, first bowl, backhand side. Not a bad opening. Lou Robinson follows him down on the backhand. Looks to be pretty well weighted. Just as grasp enough for the shot. I probably think maybe almost jack level there. Looks a better bowl here from Anderson's Bay. Very good correction. It's jack high in the shot. Now, Lou's just changing his hand to be looking to work off that first bowl of his. And he's narrowly needed grass, the idea was there. Another pretty good ball here from Stuart McPeak. He's going to pick up the kitty. He does indeed. So he's trailed that, but maybe he's just made a bit of a target here for Lou Robinson. He's only on the draw on the backhand. Looks to have a bit of weight. I know how his grass as it starts to break towards the head now as he played this pretty well. Oh, he's just got the outside edge of the Anderson's Bay bowl and gone on through. So 2 shots at this stage to the host club. So last ball from Stuart McPeak, and he'd be disappointed with that. It was a chance to get a bonus, and he's fallen well short. But he may have blocked up that hand that he has, and Lou's gone back to that forehand side. Probably looking to move those 2-shot balls, and his idea was there, but he's got the hole as it's gone through, and it'll be 2 to Anderson's Bay. So 8 to 7 it is. And thanks once again to Gilligan's Funeral Services and Silverhorn Health Products.
That's what your boss reckons, you don't like to do everything.
Remembering Sunday at Green Islands, the men's Germany champion pairs. So hop on out there and support your club players who have been good enough to get through to that. Stuart McPeak, he's well short with that ball on the forehand. Chance now for Lou to work off that bowl. Good guide inside there. Started now to working towards the head. He's picked up that kitty, so very good ball from Lou. It's a toucher, that'll be given some chalk by John Pearce, the marker. Stuart McPeak, he looks wide, but he's starting now to break back towards the head. Don't think it's enough for the shot.
Well, I've got 2/3 now. Do you want to be a little bit more forceful through that?
Lou Robinson, his second ball, he's just hooked up in that wing ball of Anderson's Bay. It's now forced him onto the backhand, or he may like that as another option. He has a ball waiting if he picks up the kitty. Looks awfully wide. He's got a bit of work to do to come back. Good weight. It's now coming now around that bowl. Gee, that's a pretty good effort from Stu McPete. Lou Robinson's just asking who has the shot.
Very close, but I think you might be one down.
Very close, according to the marker, but he thinks that Lou could be one down to that last bowl. Pretty good effort from Stu McPete. It looked awfully wide, but it worked all the way up on that backhand side, so Lou comes down on the forehand looking to get through that gate. Looks on a pretty good track here. Looks a pretty good bowl. Oh, that's a great effort from Lou Robinson.
Yeah, very close again, but I think you are two down.
So that could be two shots to Leith as Stu McPete plays with just a little bit of weight. He'd be looking to sit those bowls, and it needs to get to rub off that. It's gone away through, so
Oh, sorry.
Lou will be looking for a bonus here. If he has the two, he'd be looking for a third shot. On its way. Looks a pretty good track. How's this weight? Looks to be breaking now towards the head. He won't want to disturb that kid, and he's played this one as well again. If he sits on that bowl, he does. Very good bowling from Lou Robinson. So 3 it is to the Leith player. So he goes out to 11-7. Weighted ball first up from Leith. At least it's behind as the reply comes from Anderson's Bay. Looks to be pretty well weighted and grassed here as well. That'll be a shot. Pretty good opener from McPeak. There's a good reply from Lou Robinson. Is he going to get a toucher? Oh, he does indeed. He'd be happy with that. That's a great reply. And Stu McPete will go on to his forehand. He'll be looking just to get around that first bowl of his. Looks to be well tracked. I don't know about the weight. No, he's not. Be a nuisance value and drift across into that backhand. No, he's not. Lou's satisfied. Let's play that same shot again. Looks well weighted again from Lou Robinson. Oh, it's another very good bowl. Certainly one. I'm not sure if it's another shot or not. There's Anderson's Bay off on the forehand side. He's weight is starting to break now. He's just going to clatter into his own. No, he's just gone past it. No change. Lou's a bit light with his last bowl. He would have wanted a bonus there, but he's dropped that short. Maybe there's a method in his madness. If that bowl of his gets tipped into the head, but Stewie's gone much wider this time, but afraid it'll hang out there and not work its way back at all. So unsure. It's certainly one to Leith. I'm not sure if it's two or not. John past the marker having a look. So worth a measure. They've tipped that toucher of Leith's out, so Lou will now get a measure out. Look for the second shot or not.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sports valves supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sports Valve and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now 0800 502 402.
So 13 to 7. The race to 25.
Probably better off playing this way, but you can use that just through that board here.
First ball backhand side from Lou Robinson. He looks to put a lot of weight on that. Going to finish well back on the behind the jack. Better opener here from Stuart McPeat as he looks down over toucher as he just nestles in behind it. For a good opening bowl, so pressure on Leith. She starts now, break towards the head, just across the face. Good reply. Looks to be from here, probably jack level.
Only one to measure. Only one.
So second ball from McPeat, and he's walked away from it. That's pretty horrible in the terms. He won't be happy with that at all. That's a probably a good guide there, but Lou's decided to go to his forehand side, try and work off his wing bowl.
Ideally, you're drawing between them. If you touch on that, you'll get the shot.
Pretty good effort. He's just going to finish it short, but he certainly has 2 seconds there, depending on what happens with this ball from Anderson's Bay.
Very close. Right. One down.
How's his weight? It's breaking out towards here. It's going to finish short. So last ball from Blue Robinson. One down, 2 seconds. Is he going to hold up for him? Is he going to pick up that kid? He's just going to... Oh, no, he's picked up the kid. He's played this well. Oh, great ball from Blue Robinson. Certainly the one. May only be the one. So last ball from Stuart McPeak. He'd be looking to sit that shot ball, maybe stay there with it, pick himself up a couple as his weight. Looks as he's going to tip that one in. Oh no, he's not, he's just gone through. So 1-2 Lou Robinson. So 14-7. And superb conditions at Anderson's Bay. So look across the ranks, it's Bob Patterson leading the pairs for Leith, 10-3 after 7 ends. Lou Robinson is first bowl. Pretty good opening bowl. And Anderson's Bay in front by the solitary shot in the 4, 7-6. Pretty good opening from Stuart McPeak as he picked, oh, he's just gone through, but enough of the shot.
My first ball is what, just over Jake Lewis.
Who looks to be played a pretty good bowl here, and that's 2 very good bowls from him, and he has the shot now. He's probably... Is he forced? No, he's stuck out. He looked for a minute like he was going to play the backhand side, but he's staying on the forehand. Looks to have good weight. Looks to have excellent green as well as he picked up that kitty. Oh, he's taken it, but what's he done? Oh, he hasn't stayed with it. And I suspect that's still a shot to Lou Robinson as John Pearce will just have a look for Lou. Looks awfully close.
1.5. Very close. You're one down anyway.
He's certainly one down. No, this is a shot to Anderson's Bay.
It's very close for shot. All right?
It was very close.
Very close.
Okay, so Lou will come down and have a look for himself. Let the players decide it. Too close for the marker to call. So now we see Lou, he's having a look on this backhand. He hasn't played this hand very often. He's having a look now. He's looking to sit that bowl of Stu McPeak's, but he's going to clatter into it. It's just roll back. Maybe just a fraction more weight. The idea was there. Certainly was on target. Stu McPeak starting to break in towards the head. He don't do any damage there. He's going to roll that bowl in. Oh dear. Obviously no alteration, but Leith could make something of this. If you tip that back bowl out, he'd be in the hunt here. He's got the weight starting now to break towards the head. Starting to brace. He's got the weight. He looks to have played this pretty well. Oh, a great bowl from Lou Robinson. And then falling down, the jack's going across. I can't see from here with the Andersons Bay bowl in the way. He must be down because he's having a drive. There's McPeak. Oh dear, and he's taking his own bowl out, and certainly be the shot now to Leith. As Stuart McPeak has just pointed out, some days you get the feeling it's just not your day, and that's maybe more than one. It's just about a clothesline to get the measure the rest. I think they may have taken 2 out already. So it's so 3 shots. Good drive from Stu McPeak, but unfortunately he may have only been 1 down before he had that drive, but he's found himself 3 down, and Leith skip out to a 17-7 lead in the race to 25. So we play the 15th end, although the ends don't count. As I look across the board, it's 10-5 now to Bob Patterson in the pairs for Leith, and 7-6 to Andersons Bay in the fours. Pretty good opening bowl from Lou Robinson here. Just drifts on by, Jack Eye and Andy. Once again, a shout out to our excellent sponsors and Gillian's Funeral Services and Silverhorn for the Rub of the Green program. And as I speak, a very good bowl from Stu McPeak as he picks up the kitty. So Lou Robinson on his backhand to be hunting that shot bowl. So he's just gone a fraction wide and heavy. Second bowl from Stuart McPeak. Is he going to tip that? Oh, he tipped that ball over of Lou Robinson's. No harm done. Lou will still be looking for that shot bowl. Tip that out and sit there. He's not happy with that. As I look at him, he's put his head down and walked away, and you can see why. Pretty good looking bowl here from Stu McPeak. Oh, gone away through the gap. Just the one shot to Andersons Bay. Last bowl from Leith. How's Lou played this one? He's looks to be pretty close, is he? No, he's going to finish short. So a chance now for Stu McPeak, if he can pick up this kid, he could get a couple or three that he desperately needs. He's on a pretty good track. How's his weight? Is it going to sit on that? Oh, it's going to finish short, so just be the one to Anderson's Bay. So after being stuck for 6 ends on 7, Anderson's Bay finally get off and find themselves 17-8 down. Now, Leith have looked like they've picked up a 5 or a 6. They're now out to 12-7 lead after 7 ends in the 4s. 10-5 to Bob Patterson of Leith in the pairs. First ball from Stu McPeak. He's not happy with that. He's walked away. Looks from here to be jack level. Lee Robinson's ball now, breaking now towards the head, and that's a pretty good opening bowl. Very good opening bowl from Leith.
You've got to beat this bowl, Doug. Half a metre over.
So second ball from McPeak looks now to be breaking towards the head. That's very good correction on his first bowl. Still 1-2 Leith. He's across the centre line this time. Lou Robinson. He's going to be short, Stu McPeak. He won't be happy with that. He really needs to get a couple of big ends to get himself back in this match. Finds himself 17-8 down. This Lou Robinson breaking now towards the head. Looks to have played a pretty good bowl here. Don't think it'll be the second shot. I think he only has the one. Last ball from Anderson's Bay. Gone wide. Looks on a good track. How's his weight? Oh no, he's finishing across. He's come right across that centre line. So Luke Robinson, his last bowl, has the shot. Maybe looking for a bonus. How's his weight? I don't think he has the weight. No. Finishing well short, so just the one maybe, or is it 2?
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sports valves supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsval and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now 0800 502 402.
Saturday morning singles match. And the race to 25. As I look across the ranks, it's Leith up by 13-7 in the fours after 8 ends. And Bob Patterson up 14-5 in the pairs. In fact, now it's 14-7 to Bob after 10 ends. A pretty good opening bowl here from Lou Robinson. He's full length. Stuart McPeak, his first bowl looks to be heavy round the back. But, Lou Robinson short on this occasion. It's not even hardly make it back into the ring. In fact, it could be out of the ring. It is indeed. Lou's just signalled that that's out, so he won't be happy with that. That's not good bowl at all. Chance to atone in the next couple that he has. Stuart McPeak looks pretty much on target here as he has his weight. Running on, that'll be the shot itself. So Lou Robinson, he certainly played with a bit more weight. Could be across the face. He looks on target here as he, he's just gone past it. It'd be a good effort. Chance now for Anderson's Bay. Has a shot. He'd be looking for a bonus. And he's walked away from that. Turned his back, walked away. And you can probably see why it's going to end up in the ditch. It'll be a retrieval job for John Pearce. Last ball from Lou Robinson. Only the one down. He'd be looking to drag that kitty or shift that shot. Ball looks to be wide. Has he got the... No, he's wide. He'll be in the ditch as well. And this, yes, he is indeed. So, not one of the flashiest ends. We've got 4 on the rink and 3 on the bank. But a chance for Anderson's Bay to pick up a bonus. It's not going to run on enough. So it'll be just the one shot to Anderson's Bay.
One.
So full length end. Thrown by Stuart McPeak. No chance for him try and pull back some more shots. 19-9 down. Pretty good opening as well. He's put the gun. That's a terrific opening ball from Anderson's Bay. Here across the centre line now. Lou Robinson at stay in. Just, I think, right on the marker. Pretty well down again here. Stu McPeak, that's another very good bowl. Just slightly short, but gives him 2 shots. Lou looks to be narrow again. Certainly is that. And he's walked away from that, so chance now for Anderson's Bay to nail another one. Could he pick up a 4 and bring himself back into this game? Certainly pretty well played again. Just gone through that hole, but 3 good shots to Anderson's Bay. Chance for Lou, his first 2 really nowhere near the mark, but as he plays this time, he's breaking now towards the head. Is he going to sit that ball or is he going to get the kitty? Oh, he's just gone through, but he's maybe saved a couple. Last ball from Anderson's Bay. There's one, maybe a couple, can't really tell. Breaking now towards the head, how's his weight? He's finished well short there. So Lou's satisfied, he not asking the question of the marker, so he, with this last ball, he may be looking for that shot ball or the kitty, but he's way around the back and that'll finish in the ditch probably, or right on the edge. No. So 1 it is to Anderson's Bay. (19-10), and Lou Robinson probably saved himself 3 shots there with that 3rd bowl of his. So off goes Stu McPeak. First bowl. Short. First up from Stewie. Lou Robinson looks across the centre line now. It's short as well. pretty well tracked here. This Anderson's Bay ball is slightly short, but enough, I think, probably to be the shot. Lou changes now to the backhand side. I don't know if he's got the weight here. No, indeed not. It's a good effort, but just needed more weight. Another handy looking bowl here from Anderson's Bay. Way on through, just hard to tell. Situation. There's a third ball from Lou Robinson about to leave his hand on this backhand side. Had good track with his previous, just his weight. Oh, he's going to clatter into his own. Probably hasn't done too much damage. So both bowlers now have come down to have a look at the head. Just a bit messy and can't decide who's got the shot. So last bowl for Anderson's Bay on the forehand side, he's played it particularly well, and he's playing this with a bit more weight. I think he's obviously won't want to knock any of those, that bowl of Lou Robinson's up on. He's done, oh no, he's fallen over. He's stayed enough weight off that Robinson bowl just for him to stop and possibly be the shot, as Lou has a good long look at this. Chances there for him on this backhand to tip one of his short bowls over. So he's had a look. Is he going to try, or is he just going to play the backhand? He's playing this backhand with a bit of weight, so he'd be looking to rest on those bowls. Is he going to get that? Oh, he's played that, and he's taken that kitty across, and I'm not sure. It's a pretty good effort, but he's disturbed that jack. The ball had a stayed, he's been right, but unsure. Is his front to the shots or the back to of Anderson's Bay? And out comes the measure. The steering peak, he's holding on to that mat, so he may think he's got the shots. What have we got as the measure's been done? 1-2 Anderson's Bay. So they're picking them up in ones, but that's enough, pegging back that lead, now 19-11 and they raced at 25. There's a look across the ranks, 16-7, Leith lead the fours after 9 ends, and Bob Patterson up 14-9 after 12 in the pairs. And it's not a good opening ball from Anderson's Bay. He really need to keep the pressure on to peg back this lead. good opening ball here from Lou Robinson. In fact, he's got a touch with that. So John Pearce, the marker, some chalk on that. So Stu McPeat, he's given this more green and finishes jack high around the back. There's a good correction from his first effort. Pretty good looking ball here from Lou Robinson. It starts to break now towards the head. That's a very good effort. Chance there for Anderson's Bay to sit that shot bowl. Oh, I think that's going to be well short. Leith bowl looks pretty well pointed again as it breaks down towards there. That's pretty good effort. It's going to fall in and probably cover that kitty. Like Stu can see it might be worth a crack for him. He's contemplating what he's going to do, and he's going to go to that forehand now. I suspect he's looking for that gate through there, pick up that kitty, tip it back to his back bowl, or maybe just draw a shot. Oh, he's going to go across. He's going to go across. Oh, he's fallen across the face of it. He's not happy at all. He's walked away now. Chance for Lou Robinson here. I suspect he has the 3 shots. But, he'll be just wanting to finish in that bunch. Certainly play with a bit more weight this time. He needs to just sit on his own. He's done that, but I don't know if that'll be another shot. 3 it is. I'll just get the from John Pearce, the marker. So Leith just 3 shots now from victory. 22 to 11 is, oh, they were measuring for that. So still is the 3 shots, so 22 to 11 now to Lou Robinson. The race at 25. At this stage, really, Stu McPeat, he was stuck for 6 ends on 7 and 3 ends on 8, and just, you could probably say, according to Fraser, he really hasn't had the rub of the green this morning. Lou certainly played very well. He's picked up a couple of 3s and a 4. But certainly not over yet. Never say it's over, even at 22 to 11 is first ball from Leith, forehand side. Finishes wide. Here's a reply from Anderson's Bay. Looks to be short. Very good reply from Lou Robinson and the toucher as well. And that's probably tucked in behind that front bowl now of Anderson's Bay. So Stuart McPeak will change to that backhand side now, be looking for that shot bowl or the kitty. Just to rest that out, sit with it. He's on a pretty good line here. He's just going to go through. Great effort. Second shot. Lou Robinson will stay on this forehand side. Looks to be well pointed again. Is he going to sit that back previous shot? He's played that extremely well. That's 2 shots. So now work in front of Anderson's Bay. He has a chance. He can squirt that jack through. He's got a back bowl. Looks to be on a good track. Oh, it fell back, I think. Still a shot to Leith. Lou's just asking how many he has. Is it 2? And he has 2. So he's changed now to the backhand. So he'll be looking probably for that previous bowl of Anderson's Bay, just to sit on it or even draw it. He looks to be he's pretty good effort. He just needed another roll. Okay, so Stuart McPeak, his last bowl was he's gone back to the forehand side. Playing with weight. He may be looking tip his bowl there in for the shot as he crossed the face, which he done. Oh, he's pushed that in for Lou, and I think that's 3 shots. I think that's the game. And it was, and it's 3 shots, and bad luck for Stuart McPeak. He's had that shot and he's rolled that bowl of Lou Robinson's in, and he's given him 3 shots, and that means a win to Leith in the Saturday morning Division 3 match of the singles by 25 shots to 11. Lou Robinson, Leith over Stuart McPeak from the Anderson's Bay Club. My thanks once again to Gillian's Funeral Services and Silverhorn for their coverage of this Rub of the Green program Saturday morning. Next week we find ourselves down at the North East Valley Bowling Club for the Division 2 match. It's the pairs between Fairfield and North East Valley. Until then, this is Dave Underwood from the Anderson's Bay Bowling Club wishing you a very enjoyable week. Bye for now.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sports valves supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsval and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now 0800 502 402.